Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Fusele puzzle. This is Wordle, but the rules change on every row. So for example on the top row, the colouring is inverse. Blue tiles mean that another letter from your guess is in that spot. So that doesn't mean anything at the moment, but after my guess it will make a bit more sense. I'm going to try not the most common of letters, because I kind of want 5 greys, then I know where I stand. But we don't have 5 greys, so that means that M, O, U or N is the 5th letter. And it also means we don't have a T, so that's something. Now, my guess can be a word of any length with its vowels removed. So I guess I want to use either the M or the N again. How about sparing? Oh, but I want to try the N in last if I'm going to use it, I suppose. So maybe that's not the best plan. Maybe I should just be using 5 new letters. How about, I mean these are not the most common letters, let's just try slacker. Oh, absolutely nothing. Right, we won't know what the hint is in positions 1 or 4. So we're going to have to use A, I and E really. We should have used some vowels earlier perhaps. But I deliberately didn't use them in the first row and then I couldn't use them in the second row. I suppose actually I should have looked ahead. If we get down to this row we have to use the D, E and S, so I kind of have to go for dress. So I probably shouldn't have used the R and the S on that previous guess, but it's too late now. So what are we going to try? Let's just try the I and the E. We've only got the I and it's not even in the right place. So it's not something like dingo or lingo, which makes it less likely that it's the O that's last. It's probably the N that's last, but probably I should have tried that before now to double test that. Orange hints mean that another letter, that mean that the letter is within 3 letters of your guess in the alphabet. Right, so I'm definitely going to try an A-I-N ending, I think. But am I? Can I actually think of an A-I-N ending that fits? I'm not sure I can. I guess I do want to try an I-N ending. But I feel like I can only use 1 out of these 4 letters, M, N, O and U, and it has to be last. And I need to remember, even though it's not greyed out, I can't use the T. So this is pretty restricted. But working out all of the possibilities, I mean, I suppose it could be an I-O, it can't be radio. Can't be audio because we just ruled out the D. Can't be amino as in amino acids, because we definitely can't use the M and the N unless they're last. M, O, U or N is last and none of the others are used. Where is this I going to be? What's the ending of the word? It feels like it has to be an I-N ending, doesn't it? Blank A, blank I-N? I know you don't have to make it go red, I know that's not a word. I'm just trying to work out what could fit, because cabin would fit, but of course we can't use the C. Fagin, the character from Oliver Twist, but I don't think that's a word without capital letter. I mean, if it's not an I-N ending, then what are we going to do instead? Oh, we've ruled out the K as well. I was about to say haiku. It would have been great if it was haiku, but we just ruled out the K. So what are we going to do instead? Hippo? No, because the I can't be second. The O could be last. A blank I blank O? Axiom? It can't be axiom though, that's the problem, because neither the O can't be fourth because of that top row. But I might just have to go for it just to get some more information. No, if I'm going to go for something definitely wrong, I want to use new letters. Like the B's and the G's and the H's. It really feels like it's going to be an IN ending. I just cannot work out what goes before it. I'm going to have to go for something that's definitely wrong in a second. Faking is not a word. Oh, it is a word. And the N is last. I was right about that, but the I is not there. So that surely means orange hints mean that the letter is within 3. So that could definitely be the I. But then what would the fourth letter be? I mean, it doesn't matter on this guess. We're going to have to go for dress. That's going to tell me absolutely nothing because I've already ruled out all 4 of those letters. I don't get hints. I don't get yellows. The only hints are letters in the correct places. Right. So I can only use B, J, P, Q, V, W, X, Y, Z. Oh, I can use F, G, H and I as long as they're not in this position because we ruled them out from being first. Okay. Avian. There's a duplicated A, isn't there? I did not consider that possibility quickly enough. And I was considering an AIN ending rather than an IAN ending. So that was a bit slow on my part. But, I mean, I still had a whole guess in hand. It didn't quite come down to the wire. And I did succeed, which is also, of course, the main thing. So let me know how you got on. I'm sure you would have solved that faster than I did. That is the Fusele puzzle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.